Welcome everyone to Friday Night Live, hosted by Ron Hulbert and myself. I don't see Ron here today, but he might come in a little bit later. So everybody keep your eye out for Ron Hulbert. He is our co-host. Well, welcome again to our webinar, and we're really excited to have all of you here. We have our OTech pros who are our standard presenters. We have Collins Mana, we have Bob Takusi, Oliver Fonte, and Vincent Ete, and they're going to be speaking to you tonight. Our topic today is on passive, the next chapter. And we're going to be speaking about what Mr. Ash Mufareh shared on Passive 360 yesterday and other related issues. So we will go ahead and begin now, and we're going to start with Bob Takusi. You can take the floor, Bob.
All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, Auntie Lynn. Good to see you. Greetings from Bel Air, Maryland. I'd like to say hello to Brother Marty, Mr. Chris Johnson, Sister Julie. Good to see you all. And of course, to my my fellow tech brothers, it's always a pleasure being with you. As you all know, as we all know, and as we all can feel, we can feel and hear that rumble. The rumble that used to be far, far, far away. We used to hear that rumble at a distance. You can hear the rumble. It's like right here, right now. But as I reflect and I look at where we are at this moment, it also behooves me to also think where we came from. And when I reflect and think where we came from, I just have profound gratitude to those who came in 2018, who, when Mr. Ash Mufareh first sent out those 2 videos, they joined him, they bought the vision. I'm talking of folks like my friend, my brother, Tony Monk. I know he told us the story several times. I'm thinking of someone like Mr. Peter Rogers, thinking of Red Redfern. I'm thinking of my sister Gladys Nyarboro, thinking of Miss Cindy Hopkins. I'm thinking of Mr. John White and Jeffrey Morlock and all those who I might not know, those who were here in 2018, those who bought the vision and the ambition of Ash Mufareh. There were no website. There was not even a name for the company. But they came, Ash Mufareh lit his candle, and they also lit theirs. There's a saying that it doesn't cost you anything from one candle to light another. They lit their candle from Ash Mufareh's, and they kept that flame burning long enough for all of us in here tonight and the millions, and the almost 1.5 million other founders who joined them. And as a result, together with Mr. Ash Mufareh, I think we can safely say that there are about maybe 1 million unique founders. That's a history. That is something that has never been done before. And together, they have embarked on the greatest project ever that mankind has ever seen, called ONPASSIVE. You know, Mr. Ash has always said things are going to move fast. Throughout the past year and a half, he has been consistently saying that things are going to move fast, very fast. And each time he says that, my own personal benchmark on the next chapter has always been the closing of the founding position. So when that happened this weekend, to me, we have already launched, because I know things are going to move fast and fast and fast from here on, like rockets. Like the image of that rocket that we see, there's a picture of a rocket, ONPASSIVE rocket launching. We are right there. That rumble, that juggernaut, the internet quake is about to start. You know, the one thing that I believe that Mr. Ash called upon us, I believe he summoned every single founder when he spoke to us on 360, several in different variations. He called on all of us to get engaged. In fact, I'm going to read exactly what he said. Mr. Ash said, the upcoming days are really promising, exciting, and thrilling in a way. I invite every founder who has an account to tune in, plug in with the right mentality. There is no price for you to come because it's just going to be compounding value. Whether you came a few hours ago or 20 months ago or 3 years ago, join in, come on board. Mr. Ash is asking all of us, and we think it is worthy of all of us, all the founders. Now that we are at this course, we are at the course of rolling out for all the founders, every single one of us now to get engaged so that we know exactly what is going on. I think that's the message that Mr. Ash Mufara said the other day was very clear. He said it a few times actually, that we should come in and get engaged. Get engaged by knowing exactly what is going on. He told us explicitly that we'll be relying on the back office. The back office is where most of the information that is going to be coming through the back office. Now we remember that right now, we are no longer asking for founders to join us. That is done. It's over. So there's going to be less webinars, right? Less public webinars. So now every founder should be able to come in, plug in, get into the back office so that you can know exactly what's going on. He's saying that they're going to be telling us exactly what's going on, what to do, where to do, and how to do it. It's going to be at the back office. As a matter of fact, I was very disheartened maybe a couple of days ago in our own small forum. Someone was asking how you get to the back office. That's a forum that has been for almost a year, more than almost 2 years, sorry. Somebody was asking how you get to the back office. That's not the founder. So we should all get engaged, plug in, get involved. I think our CEO said that in several different ways yesterday. That was the main thing that I drew actually from one of the main things that I drew from that conversation that he had with our brothers at the 360 forum. But he also said that we have a new blog and a new website that just popped, our weekly website. I implore each and every one of us, every founder, our tech guys in Hyderabad, they are doing an amazing job. Please take the moment, find time and go to that blog. You can go to onpassive.com/blog. We'll take you there, or from your back office. If you're in your founder back office, please just click on the ONPASSIVE logo to the top right. It will take you straight to that blog. It is amazing. Please take a moment and go visit. I'm asking all our founders, take a moment, go. It's like an education center. There's almost everything there that you need to know, especially more information about us, about ONPASSIVE. So it's very, very, very important, imperative for us to go. If you have a business, you want to know what it is all about. Even those who have small businesses right now, there's enough information for those who have businesses right now to learn. Like you can learn about how artificial intelligence is important for your business right now. So Mr. Ash Mufara is already giving value to the world right now before even we launch. If you have a small business, you can learn about in our blog. You can actually learn right now how it can help how AI can help your small business, or the skills for management operations, or business growth secrets. Those are things that are actually in our blog right now for current small business owners that they can use to learn and enhance their business. It's in our blog. And then if you go to the category section, you can learn more about artificial intelligence, blockchain, digital marketing, data analytics and visualization, and upcoming trends in technology. So all this just helps to enrich us. And also, the website, just the view of the website, the visualization, it is incredible. And it is good for us, all of us, as founders of this great company, to also give that respect to those our tech guys who are developing it by going there and visiting, so that, you know, we are also beta testing the blog. You know, click around, play around. It's part of the beta testing process. So I'll advise or encourage each and every one of you to you know, visit the blog. Also, our website. We have our daily website. Sorry, our now is weekly. Now our now weekly website. Extremely beautiful. We should all go and check it out every week that it comes out. Go click around, look at the products, click on every product, make sure you can read stuff, display more information, you know, just getting acclimated with the whole system. It is good for you, it's good for our system, because we are all testing. It's part of the testing process. We are testing the load of the system, we are testing, making sure everything works. It helps. As they're enhancing, they're bringing in new versions every week and eventually every day. So that is one other great important thing that I thought I will highlight in this segment of our presentation. The last thing that I would like to talk about before I leave is there's a notion about ONPASSIVE. So a notion that is being misconstrued. When we say ONPASSIVE is all done for you, you don't have to do anything. It is true, but it's been misconstrued. But all of us are guilty of that. Every single founder is guilty of that. Because ONPASSIVE is automated. Yes, it is all done for you. When we say that it's ONPASSIVE, the system, ONPASSIVE as a system, it is going to find customers for you. It's going to do your marketing for you. It's going to bring customers. It's going to credit money in your wallet. The system is going to do everything for you, send traffic. That is how it is built. The system is automated. It's all done for you. But you as the founder, it is your business. So we must know what your business is. You must know how to go to your store and open your store every day. You must know how to get to your back office. You must know the product, at least at a minimum. Know what are you selling? What are your products? We are coming to the point where people are going to be asking, when people find out that you're a founder, they want to know more about ONPASSIVE. Maybe the products, or maybe they found out something about ONPASSIVE. So it is a good thing. It is a good practice for us all to get engaged. I think that's the word Mr. Mufara used. We should get engaged. Every single one of us get engaged, so that we together, you know, as one whole family, we rise together and we receive the blessings of the vision of the great ambition that is now a reality. As Mufara came with his hope, you know, with his compassion and his love, it has now come to the point, like he told us the other day, it was a vision, an imagination. But we're at that point now where we're about to take off in this next chapter. So let's just imagine what it is. The next chapter is going to be crazy, he says. So please let us all get plugged in. That's the message I got. My fellow brothers and my colleagues, they're going to expand more on other areas. So thank you very much. Beautiful Friday to all of you, and greetings from Bel Air, Maryland. Back to you, Auntie Lynn.
That was beautiful, Bob. You know, and I can relate to what you said about the all done for you thing, because I think I misunderstood as well. So it was really good to get that clarification. All right. Next, we have Collins Mana, who's going to take the floor. Go ahead, Collins.
Thank you, Auntie Lynn. I just want to greet everyone here. Marty Digamo, greet you. I know you've been really busy, especially Chris Johnson. Yeah, just happy to see everyone. Can't really mention everyone. So I'm just glad to be here, Friday Night Live. And the beautiful topic, ONPASSIVE, the next chapter. You know, we are now in the next chapter because the door is shut. So normally I just want to take like a mental flight back just a few days before the door shut. You know, we look at the last day before the door was shut. That was 21st. Remember, people were rushing. You know, we heard tens of thousands of people join ONPASSIVE, founders join ONPASSIVE. And I asked myself, why were they waiting? You know, I couldn't even get the answers. Why were they waiting? But the only thing I gathered from that moment was our side, the ONPASSIVE side, the old founder side. You know, and to me, it was really a good thing to see that tens of thousands coming to that side, creating an account, you know, paying at the same time. We don't know how many of the founders were just logging on that site per second, per minute, single click. You know, with other business, what will happen? The site will crash. We talk about tens of thousands logging. It shows how robust our software is. You know, how dynamic our software is. You know, it's a good way of testing because it was part of, I can say, beta testing. We always talk about beta testing. That was a proper beta testing, tens of thousands coming to that website, and the site never goes down, never blink, and we didn't even notice. A site of beta testing, they call it stress testing, they call it load testing. You know, number of users coming to that site, paying at the same time, and the site is still up. That is wonderful thing. You know, it's kudos to those guys in Hyderabad. You know, I believe they were like monitoring the system, making sure the site is up and the site can withstand. If we are talking tens or 20,000 people coming in one day, what will happen in the future when billions will come? That is scalability. Our CEOs talk about scalability, you know, of our system. It is robust, and I can say kudos to Mr. Ash-Mufara. Well done with the team. Now, let's go back to what our brother Bob said. You know, he talks about the journey of ONPASSIVE. You know, it was just an idea by Mr. Ash-Mufara. We looked into this idea and said, what is all about that idea? Those who joined, they know there was just nothing, there was no name, there was just nothing. And they joined by faith. I can say by faith because it's not easy for someone to just listen, just like recording and said, okay, yes, I'm happy to follow this guy. You know, it is by faith. Most of them came. And as Bob said, they light the candle and show us the direction, and millions of us come in. But let's look at the idea. The idea, it gave fruit to what? To dozens of products that we are, you know, we are seeing today. We're talking about Mail, Academy, Tracker, you know, just we can go on and on. Not only the products, sophisticated products, just from an idea of one man, Mr. Ash-Mufara. You know, each of these products is a company, a single entity as a standalone company, multi-billion-dollar company we are talking. You can split all the products, look at them, each and every one. Do you want to talk about Mail? It's a company alone. You talk about Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Outlook, it's a company. And this Mail is a company, it's a standalone product. It's a multi-billion-dollar company on its own. But we are talking about our ecosystem with individual products split up to a standalone, integrated to one place with single sign-on. You know, we have it all. That is the idea from day one Mr. Ash-Mufara had, you know, and the idea transgressed to where we are today until the door shut. So let's talk something about now the door is shut, we are moving. We are moving forward now. Before this, we are talking about more development, more fine-tuning, preparing the market for marketplace, minimum value products going to the market. This is the stage we are now. And Bob have already crowned it with, we, you know, going to our back office, looking for update, reading, waiting for Mr. Ash-Mufara to give us update. But now the products that are ready, dozens of, they are just fine-tuning, preparing all the package, you know, testing, and soon we'll have in our back office. Some of them we don't know, or better testing. Complete full-blown products. That was an idea from the beginning of 2018 up to this moment. We're talking about an idea giving birth to a full-blown product ready for market. 4 years, you know, for dozens of products, never heard of. Never heard of. I've been in companies, I've worked in different companies, saw all of this, joined when they started building products, left the company 4 years after. We have not even developed complete full-blown products. but we're talking about dozens. So as a founder, what is our duty? Look at ONPASSIVE, as Bob said. Don't look at ONPASSIVE as a single entity. When you dive in, try to look outside. The only way we can really appreciate what Mr. Ash-Mofara have done is to look elsewhere. Ask yourself, what are the products out there? Who are our competitors? What do they have? Then you look at it, then you start to appreciate that we have a shopping mall that you can come in, and all what they have as a single company, we have it all. So we are just coming together, bringing everything in one place, and better product, because now look at ONPASSIVE. Those companies, I can tell you, they are all obsolete technology. So it's not even good for purpose. We are just using them because there is no option. But now we have a choice called ONPASSIVE with better products, better technology, the latest of the latest technology with all our products. Not only that, because sometimes when we talk about the technology, I say, what about technology? But the users want to see this product. When we talk about artificial intelligence, the common man don't know what is artificial intelligence. They just want to go in, use the product. Can the product do what it says it can do? Yes, good. Can I do my job and get out? Yes, that's good. And that's how they see it. Our product can save time constraint, the time that we waste to log onto multiple applications, single sign-on, all done for you, complete digital solution, and I will go on and on and on. But this is where we are today, the last phase as we talk about the next chapter, preparing the product for marketplace. And as you said, sales and commission. What else do you want to hear? Sales and commission. The time is coming, and he said, buckle up for the I will call it triple shape of your life, because Mr. Ash-Mofara have done it all. And we are just ready to enjoy the ride as usual. And if you are not fired up from yesterday 360, then you need to go and rethink again. If you are a founder, if you are not fired up from yesterday, when they shut down the founding position, it was like Christmas. People were celebrating. It's just like there was no fireworks, but it's just like it was like Christmas. The place was electric, and you can see the joy and the relief. What happened? Our side was still there, strong and waxing. Everything was just so perfect. I know there are people who didn't even sleep. I remember Brother Oliver called me. What is going on? I said, my God, I can't even sleep. I was just thinking what ONPASSIVE would do for humanity, because the time is coming. 100%, as you said, all done for you, but it doesn't mean we have to sleep as founder. We have to do our part. Mr. Ash-Mofara have played his own part with the team. Now is the time for you founders, you and I, to play our own part. I'll leave it there. Thank you, Lynn.
That was awesome. And Collins, I was thinking about how, we may take ONPASSIVE for granted because everything goes so well and smoothly. We don't know that it's perfect in a situation that may be challenging. Like what you said, the website didn't skip a beat. So we don't think about it, but that's such a great achievement. So thank you for sharing that. Appreciate it. Now we go on to Vincent. Ete, you can take the floor, Vincent.
Okay, thank you, Auntie Lynn, for this wonderful webinar. We are here for another great webinar. Thanks all the LC members, all the ONPASSIVE founders here. I also thank you to be here for this weekly webinar. You did a great job to be here. Thank you again. Thanks also for those who are watching us from the YouTube. So today we're talking about the next chapter. Thanks also my brother Oliver and Bob. They make a great presentation. So I'll add a bit to what they said about what is going on in ONPASSIVE. So ONPASSIVE, first of all, is a great company. And yesterday on 360, talking with our CEO, with great leaders, Matthew Degamo, Chris Johnson, and Red Reffen. So our CEO told us about what is going on, the next step we should follow. So the next step, we have so many things. He said, we should continue to learn more about ONPASSIVE. product and ONPASSIVE technologies. And then once again, with the last minute for closing down, I know Collins mentioned about our great website where we didn't break down, so we have continued activities. So this also show the powerful of our technology in the house. And then also we have our database in the system. As I know you mentioned this issue a few months ago, we have a too powerful database who can host everything. And then this show that what he said is exactly true, because with this big moment, we have 30,000 people connecting to the system. We didn't have any issue, any breakdown. That means our technology are working fine. The database behind our website are doing a great job as well, because it can handle much more people, even up to 1 million people at the same time. So again, this is what I invite us, all of us, to learn the technology we are using. Also, all the issues we have in our house is a great technologies embedded by artificial intelligence system. So artificial intelligence system also, all our technologies, they are embedded by artificial intelligence system. And then the latest technology in the market at the moment. So again, he asks us to learn more. So all our ecosystem there, they are great. People should go and learn most of the product, not only O-Wallet, because most people talk about O-Wallet. They are great product there. And then there was a product that can benefit some of us. Well, so for our activities, business, even friends, and different company we work, we have a lot. So if we know our product, we can even be same time founder and customers to the rest of the world, because we have a great system there like Odes. I can recommend Odes to different company for the IT system. And then even OSTAF, we can recommend also OSTAF to HR department for different company we work for. So again, this is the last minute of closing time, show us that our system is working fine. Everything is working as we expected. And then we didn't have any breakdown. So this is all the CEO asks us to learn. So learning is a good thing to know about ONPASSIVE. So the technologies, we have also people invite us again to log into our back office to learn about the back office, because I heard some people said virtual office is not virtual office. The CEO yesterday in 360, he mentioned again back office. And then we have great IT guys sitting in India, Hyderabad, they call it back office. And then they know what they are doing. They are guru of technologies. Our CEO also is a guru of technology and a guru of marketing. So he call it the back office. So we don't want people to confuse more people sitting outside there saying, no, it's a virtual office. It's not a virtual. So as a technology person, is not a virtual, is a back office. So I don't want people to confuse the technology here. So just to clarify that is a back office. I don't want people to call it back office because they don't know exactly what is virtual. This is back office. Okay, so again, I will leave it here for my brother Oliver to add more about what our CEO said yesterday in 360. Thank you, all the participants.
Thank you, Vincent. And I think it's really important that we use terminology correctly. And we have our 4 OTech pros that have a combined total of about 90 years of IT experience, and they are actively currently working in the field. So when they say it is the back office, I think we can confidently believe them. It is a back office and not a virtual office. So if you see people using the incorrect terminology, just don't use that terminology yourself. Be the role model and use the correct wording. Thank you so much. Now we move on to Oliver Fonte. You can take the floor, Oliver.
Hi, everybody. Want to say hi. Want to greet all my brothers that they've just a wonderful presentation. Bob, Collins, Vincent, that was wonderful. And I want to thank everybody that is here. I will not call names. I hope everybody is fired up. Because if you are not fired up, then please, everybody should be fired up today. Because 360 years today with the CEO was fire. That is just a little pinch. The 1% or the 3% or the 10% that some of us know. So shutting down the